Hot mic. Sounds like a 80s cop show.
Yeah,
Theme
yeah.
music.
He needs. I'm too old for this crap. All right, BS Show. Hey, Brad, how you doing?
I'm alright, how are you?
Good. Brad Fowler, Sean Wright, BS Show, Century 21 Wright Realty. Got a little new buffer music. Try something else out. Little funk, little dance move to you, and we're done.
And
So, and we're spent. So we're gonna be over at Century 21 Wright Realty Facebook page, answering the questions and comments and concerns, all of the above. Did you take your mom out for Mother's Day?
we did. Had a nice dinner. Always good to recognize a little bit. Make sure she knows just how we feel. Although I try to make her know all the time. But yeah, had a good one. How about you?
Good. We went out with my mom on Friday night, and then I cooked some filet mignons yesterday for my wife for Mother's Day. So, in the soy V. I mean, those fillets were like that thick.
Oh, yeah.
Really thick. You could cook them. They were like butter.
I don't know how that cow stood up. It was so tender.
Yeah, good stuff. I had it all set up where we could answer questions, and then it went away. All right, so
We're back.
we're back. All right, NBA playoffs. We got 4 teams left. We got the Bucks, the Raptors, the Warriors, and the Trailblazers. The Warriors are beat up. KD may or may not play.
Yeah.
Curry's playing like crap. Klay Thompson's not really playing that good. But I think the biggest news out of the NBA playoffs was this Kawhi Leonard buzzer beater 3-pointer.
That was a good shot.
I mean, falling out of bounds, off balance, just
Yeah.
throws it up, and
He
then
did.
it
He just threw it up.
and
Yeah.
it just bounces on the rim like 4 times. You're going, there's no way this ball is going into the rim.
I like watching the crowd behind there.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
Everybody's-
a moment frozen.
The whole, both teams, the
Yeah.
crowd, everybody was just going,
I bet it seemed like minutes.
oh yeah. Now the question is that the equivalent of when Michael Jordan hit that free throw line shot over Craig Elo for the Cavs? He was already a superstar, but that kind of like pushed him into like greatness and things like that.
Yeah.
Kawhi Leonard, same thing. He's already a superstar, but now you get this buzzer beater, Game 7, astronomically difficult
Yeah.
shot. Does it just propel him to the next level?
I'm sure it will. But he's got to stay with it, though.
Especially with LeBron falling off the wagon or falling onto the wagon or whatever wagon analogy you want to use. LeBron is there.
Yeah.
All right, I've got a question for you, Brad.
Yep.
All these social media little snags that everybody does. There for a while, it was like feeling cute. I'm gonna go jump in front of a truck. Now there's one that women take a picture of themselves to make them look like a man. I don't really understand that one.
And it's weird. It looks real.
It looks real.
You know, they've come a long way with that stuff.
Yeah,
It's-
and now there's this I'm this old.
Yeah.
I'm 37 years old. That's all you got to write. You don't have to write. Oh, there was an Exxon station over there on the corner. Oh, that's how old I am.
Yeah.
I mean, are these fun to you? Are they annoying? What do you,
Some of them are fun. I don't know. I play along with them some, but it gets old quickly if you scroll a lot. But you know, I don't know. I see the fun in it. You know, but if I don't like it, I don't participate. And
I think the only one that I remember
people
doing
truly don't
myself
like it.
was the ice bucket challenge,
yeah,
and I think that was for a charity.
right. Yeah, I hear the disease is still there, so it didn't work.
Yeah, it didn't.
but,
They didn't get rid of it.
yeah,
There's no money in the cure.
Right.
Remember that. But
but yeah, I mean, it's fun to play along a little bit, but there are some that
just go on
Just
and
don't
go on
get it.
forever.
Yeah.
And these are like moving really fast. I mean, the feeling cute one, I never even understood it, so I
Yeah.
never did it at all. But it was like there for a week and totally gone, like no carryover
Yeah.
at all.
yeah.
And then this one, the I'm so old. I don't know if it's going away to make room for the women who want to be men, but I don't.
Well, how old are you?
I'm-
Like according to that,
Yeah, I mean, how do you?
know Murfreesboro? How old are you in relation to?
I remember when Old Fort Parkway was a cornfield old. I remember when Barfield was way out in the country old.
Yeah, no. When I moved here, it was out in the country, way
Yeah.
out at what's the landscaping place?
Frog cutter.
Fog cutter is
yeah.
what it used to be or something.
Yeah.
It's way out there.
I mean, nowhere. I mean, way
middle
out.
of town almost, you know.
I mean,
I'm like G.I. Joe and He-Man cartoon old. That was my
G.I.
jam
Joe
when
and
I was
He-Man
young,
old.
yeah.
I get that.
Yep.
Now, Murfreesboro old, like when you went over the bridge at 24, like I said, that was all cornfields, but there was a BP station out there that was like neons everywhere.
Okay.
And I remember that. I mean, that was like, again, Cason Lane was like way out in the country.
Right.
I don't even want to bring Blackman up. Blackman was like a different
fields.
area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, working at Americold by General Mills, there wasn't a whole lot past all
that, yeah.
And so I saw a lot of that come in and, you know, a lot of changes. But yeah, most Murfreesboro still cornfields.
Cornfields.
Old.
I'll tell you what. My dad let me learn how to drive when I was about 12 years old. We would go work. My dad's a really good air conditioner guy, and I would help him when I was younger. And I remember Shores Road, driving from Shores Road to where we lived on Clark Boulevard at 12 years old, driving, and there'd be no traffic.
Really?
Can you imagine driving from Shores Road to Clark now? There'd be cars everywhere.
Yeah, maybe 3 a.m. There
Yeah.
would still be some, but...
But I mean, now you couldn't even let your 12-year-old drive a car. You'd be like in prison or something like that.
What's the world coming
What's
to?
the world coming to? Why can't you let 12-year-olds drive?
Yeah.
I mean, but no, I mean, there's a lot of things old. I mean, Blackman Market milkshakes, old. Golf's Market barbecue sandwiches.
Yeah.
I mean,
Jackie.
Yeah, I mean, Murfreesboro used to be a really small town. Now it's like a small city. Or it was a really big town.
Yeah.
Now it's a small city.
It's grown.
And used to everybody knew each other. You don't really run into that anymore either. So that's just people watching. How do you feel about these little social media trends, or do you even try to I try to avoid social media anyway.
Yeah.
So when I get on social media and I have to scroll through like 38 how old you are,
especially when you don't get it. Some of them I get it.
Yeah, I can get.
If it's one you don't understand.
I get the how old you are one. That's kind of cool, especially when I'm following other people from Murphy's, like other true native Murfreesborians, even ones that are my age.
Yeah.
And you're going, man, I don't remember that one. And then you go and start thinking about, yeah, I kind of remember that. So thinking about other people my age from here, it's kind of cool looking at all the different stuff. Like I thought about this one. But somebody brought up that Thompson Lane used to be separated by the battlefield, or what that bridge didn't used to be there. And I was in high school when that bridge was built, so I remember when the bridge was built. But Thompson Lane would dead end into Broad, and it would dead end the other way at Manson Pike, and like there was no going from one side to the other.
Okay, that's neat.
So I remembered that one. Somebody else posted, but yeah, lots of stuff like that.
Yeah.
All right, but I do not get the feeling cute one. That one was annoying.
Well, I think that one was from these younger, where you put a picture on there and you would say that. Felt cute, might delete later.
Yeah.
But you're doing it just to get attention. No, the picture's great, leave it up.
I don't like doing anything just to get attention.
I know, but a lot of people do.
Yeah.
A lot of people do, so.
The other one I didn't
think
understand
that's
was
what
the
it's
Kiki challenge.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I wish somebody would have got ran over by a car with that one. There were several stories across the country of people doing the Kiki challenge, like while they were driving and just letting their car cruise along, and people run up and grab their car and take off, like carjackings. That's what those people deserve.
Yeah. Oh yeah, natural selection.
Natural selection.
Weed
You
them
get out of your car and do a little dance while your car's rolling down through a bad neighborhood and it gets stolen.
Right.
That's on you.
Especially to a bad song and a stupid looking dance.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't want to say you deserve it, but you deserve
I mean,
it.
there were people like in wrestling singlets, like doing this Kiki challenge. I mean, did you go out and I mean, we're talking about adults. We're not talking about like high school or college
Adults.
kids that are wrestling actively. We're talking about like 40-year-old men who are jumping out of their car doing the Kiki challenge in a singlet.
Right. Oh.
Look, brother, you outgrew that about 30 years ago. Back in the car.
Yep.
All right, what kind of listing do you want to feature today?
We got 2632 Pebble Creek Lane, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, all brick construction, not in the floodplain.
No flood insurance required.
We're getting the tax record on that corrected if we can, but yeah, no flood
well,
insurance
the tax
required.
record doesn't identify what's in a floodplain. FEMA does.
Right.
Tax record just
reflects. That,
reflects.
Yeah. But it's available. Love to show you around. Covered back porch, rocking chair front porch, master suite downstairs, large bonus room checks all the boxes. Great listing, great house, lots of natural light. So reach out. I'd love to show you around or have your agent call me, 615-519-3339. We'll get you in there.
Sweet. All right, so I went to pick up Laura and the boys at the movie theater by the Stones River Mall yesterday. And I'm sitting right in front of where Chuck E. Cheese is, just waiting for their movie to be over. And I see this group of individuals walking up, like, with a bunch of party stuff. They had, like, balloons and shakers and bags with hats in them. And they're all walking towards the door. Then I saw a guy in the same group with, like, 20 Pizza Hut boxes. Like, literally, he was like...
Going to the theater?
No, going into Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, Chuck E. Cheese.
All right. First of
pizza
all...
boxes.
Chuck E. Cheese is a pizza place.
Right.
So
and
this
you use that term loosely, but yes, they sell pizza.
I had some
be.
pizza there the other day. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, they went through a bad.
It went through a bad time, but it's decent pizza.
Makes me want to have more kids.
Yeah, no. There's nothing about Chuck E. Cheese that's no.
No, the pizza's good though.
The pizza was good.
Can't go in there without kids.
But this brings up a whole nother topic. If you're going to a restaurant, what would possess you to bring outside food into the restaurant?
I don't know.
I mean, I see people all the time with like, oh, I got my own Diet Coke here. They sell Diet Coke.
Right, yeah. That's one thing if you carry one of them big cups, if you're going to buy something else. But yeah, if you're going in there with your own food and,
Now, the funny thing was, I mean, this guy walked in with, like I said, he had like 20 pizza boxes. I mean, he was holding them at his waist. And they were up to his eye level. I mean, there were that many pizza boxes.
And you didn't join the party?
I was just sitting there laughing. I was going, I guarantee they turned him away.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there and I'm hoping that Laura and the boys don't walk in from the movie theater just because I want to see what happens. And literally, he walked in and it was